RSL Insider presented by AT&T. I'm your host, Brian Dunseth. Real Salt Lake back in action here at Rio Tinto Stadium ahead of tomorrow night's CONCACAF Champions League quarterfinal second leg matchup against the Columbus Crew. And after last week's 0-0 result, which saw 3 ejections, both teams know what's on the line. Win and you're in, lose and your tournament's over. What are your expectations heading into the match?
Just to keep a clean sheet, man. Move into the next round. Yeah, that would be a great night for me. 0 goals for them, and a win for us would be awesome.
A few changes in the back. Tony's out, Nat's out, but having Nick Raimondo, what's the importance of communication across the back line?
Yeah, I mean it's great importance. Just spreading the word and getting guys in the right places, right spots, so that we can shut them down. Especially working with Nick and Olave. I mean, you got guys that got years of experience on me, so it should be fun.
Was that an acceptable result for you guys?
Yeah, on the road against a tough team like Columbus, 0-0, bringing it back to our house is very acceptable and something that we're looking forward to have the home field advantage coming to the second leg.
Something you never expect, having 2 red cards in your back line. Tony Beltran's out, now Borchers is out. You bring in Rashawn McKenzie, you bring in Robbie Russell. Is there a big transition having these guys come into the starting 11?
Back line is something we take pride on, and our defense. And McKenzie or Schuler coming in, whoever the coach decides to do, needs to step up because he has some big shoes to fill with Tony and Nat. And Nat's been vocal on our back line, and he needs to step in and be vocal as well.
Couldn't be any more clear. Win and you're in, lose and it's over. For tomorrow, what's the importance as far as communication and making sure that you guys are really tight in the back?
Yeah, we have to be organized from the front to the back, and with that is the new players coming in, staying in line with each other, and keeping our back line organized, and obviously being patient. We don't have to chase the game. It's 0-0, and if we get a goal or 2 in the first half, that would be great.
First 90 minutes in the books, you guys 0-0 result on the road, also taking 2 red cards. In a battle like that, knowing that you guys were playing man down for significant minutes, was it acceptable result?
Yeah, definitely. It's always good to get a point on the road in a series like this. It's something we're excited about once you go down to 10 men. Obviously you're looking to get out of there with a point, and that was mission accomplished.
You know that Columbus has had significant changes to their roster, still dealing with some injuries. They come in here now to Rio Tinto Stadium, 0-0 like you said. Could it be any more clear? Win and you're in, lose and it's over?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're not watching any other games. We're not watching, any scores and stuff. It's all going to be played right out on this field. We know what we have to do. They know what they have to do. And one team just has to go out and do it.
Is there any concern across the back line as far as communication, sharpness, freshness coming out of the start of the preseason?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think those are 2 capable guys who can step in and fill roles that we need filled right now. Obviously, I think a lot of it's on Jamison to step up in Nat's leadership role that will be missed. I think it's on Kyle Beckerman and I to bunker down even more, to make a lot of plays in front of the back 4, so less balls get to the back 4. But, I don't see any problems there. I think those are 2 very capable guys. They've been around for a long time. They know what's expected. And I got all the faith in the world in those 2.
Coming off the backside, 0-0 result. You guys take 2 red cards, play significant minutes of man down. Is it an acceptable result for you?
Absolutely. With the circumstances of the conditions of the field, with the circumstance of how early it is in the season, with the circumstance of being down a man for 37 minutes, we have to be pleased that we walk out of there with a shutout and a draw.
Multiple changes in the back. You bring in Robbie Russell. You have choices at center back between Rashawn McKenzie, Chris Schuler. Is the importance now here at home on the back line is really focusing on communication?
Yeah, I think that everybody knows that Borchers, one of his strong suits is how well he communicates and how well he organizes the players in front of him. And so, you hope that the guy that comes in can do a little bit of that. But I think that the weight of that's going to fall on some of the other players around that position. Chris Winger, Nick Raimondo, Robbie Russell. Those guys are going to have to be a little bit more vocal. And maybe even Olave could open his mouth once in a while, too.
That's all I need.